The Last Ronin issue 2 has finally dropped, and boy oh boy is a spicy issue. We had a few question answers like what happened to some of these characters and where was Ronin the whole time. There is a lot to cover, so get ready, and yeah, this video is going to contain some major spoilers.
What up, Geektron here, and if you love nostalgic franchise like Ninja Turtles and any shows from the 90s and early 2000s, consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get all my videos right when I upload.
So the issue starts with April in her bed. Looks like she's having flashback from the past. It shows her and Casey Jones talking about their engagement, ready to tell the Turtle Gang. But the Turtles were running late, and it looks like they were celebrating Thanksgiving, how everything was set up. You see a turkey on the table. Then the turtle finally arrived. Raphael comes running in all bloody, just wipes all the food out of the table and puts a bloody Master Splinter. It was looking like he ain't gonna make it. Come to find out, it was a surprise attack by the Foot Clan. We find out the Turtles and Karai and the Foot did a peace treaty, but obviously it was broken. Raphael runs out to get his revenge. Then the comic cuts to present day April O'Neil, all messed up. She had a missing arm, a missing leg, shows her putting a bionic arm, looked like a bionic, and she was looking at her mechanical leg across the room, saying, "Hey Casey, can you pass it?" And it always shows Casey Jones' mask. So I'm assuming Casey Jones didn't make it. Then the comic cuts to Mikey, shows him making tea, talking to his dead brothers, basically arguing with himself, and they talking about how he tried to off himself. And he's screaming. Then at the end, when the tea is done, he raised the cup saying, "We're going to settle this." The last Oroku. Then it cuts back into a flashback of Raphael saying, "Must die." It shows Raphael hunting for Karai, killing some foot soldiers on his way there. He finally finds their hideout and gets attacked by an army of foot soldiers. But you know Raphael, he keeps on fighting until he reaches Karai. Here's when we get to see them fight one-on-one. Raphael doing a pretty good job against Karai. Ends up dodging one of her attacks. Then he does like a suplex right into the river. Looks like Raphael was going to drown her, but Karai pulls out a knife. She stabs him right through the chin. My friends, Raphael is the first turtle to fall. Damn. We go back to present time. April walks into Mikey in the kitchen, you know, him drinking his tea. They start talking about how happy they are to see each other alive. Mikey's surprised that she's still alive. Mikey here wondering how the heck he survived that fall. April explains, "Looks like your mutation has progressed during the years, made you bigger, stronger, and you recovering faster." Here is when April introduced her daughter, Casey Marie Jones. For a second, Mikey thought it was Casey Jones, and he was like, "What? Casey's still alive?" But it was just his daughter. After this, we jump into Oroku training, fighting some of his foot soldier, even killing one. To me, it seems kind of weird they jump from Casey Jones' daughter to this dude. So I'm thinking these two are siblings. And to me, they kind of look alike. But that just could be me. I'm just probably thinking that. But yeah, we see this dude training. Then we see him talking to his foot soldiers, saying, have they found Mikey? And if they failed, he would basically kill them. Then they show a head getting eaten by some crows. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Then we go back to Mikey and April and her daughter talking about the city and how they are the resistance and how she does kendo. She takes Mikey where she trains and shows him when he bled out. She took all his belongings, you know, all his brother's weapons, the bandana, and Master Splinter martial art book. And she finally asks the question, "Where have you been all this time?" We go to a flashback, Mirage comic old school style. Mikey explained after everything that happened, he just started walking. He ended up in a snowy mountain, basically hoping he will die because he's a cold-blooded. He literally laid in the snow for weeks, but he said his mutant body won't let him die. he started hearing voices telling him his destiny is not yet complete and he couldn't leave yet. So he read and reread his father's book for years. Then he was discovered by some people. He got attacked, so he defeated them. He basically snapped. He started training all martial art form to fulfill his destiny. Then we see him catching a boat in the Ronin uniform back to New York, which the boat says Italy, so I'm assuming he was in Italy for all these years, which is crazy. How the heck he ended up over there? After Mikey finished telling his story, he's talking to Marie, telling her how she is like her dad or mom. Then it cuts to April opening a safe, taking out, which looks like to me, Honeycutt's head. And that's how chapter 2 ends, with that cliffhanger. Wow, how the heck did she get that thing? Are we going to get some time traveling action in this story? Who knows? But wow, this issue was amazing. I loved everything about it. We got to see Raphael fall. We found out what happened to Mikey, what was he doing all these years, and I love seeing this new world and how bad things has gotten for these characters. It's a pretty dark, tragic story. Of course, I didn't give all the details of the story, so you guys could go out and get it and support this comic. Who knows, maybe we could get an animated movie of this. Issue 3 is supposed to come out March 31st, but we will see. And I can't wait for it. So have you read The Last Ronin issue 2? Did you enjoy it? I sure did. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. Thanks.